And away we go. How is everybody now? Everybody okay? You ready to settle in for another 5 minutes of Mr. Tatpans? Can you handle it? Well, let's turn on the lights and get into action. Okay, we're going to make it a little bit brighter. So you can maybe see half of me, part of me, some of me, part of me, or just what you need to see. How much do you need to see? This is done a few years ago, and this will be, it's a start in my dream. I'm not an artist, I don't know how to draw, but there's a new sheriff in town. 3 blue, 2 purple. 5. 3 blue, 2 purple on the other side. 5. 5 versus 5. You go into the middle world, 5, and you have now 3, 3, and 2, which is 8. 8 and 4 of the purple is 12. You move into the center is lucky M&M. Then again, you could be in some sort of haze. There's just a big haze going around out here, and we're living right there. Just take out a couple of notes before I begin. This subject is going to be about what the name of the demon is. And I'm going to write down a few things, and instead of having to do it later after I figure something out, I'd rather do it while I'm going. Here's the honeycomb. See the Morgan David? It's all the way out here. See how big and nice and this shape it is over here? This is the inside honeycomb. But if you take a look, corner, no corner, no corner, no corner, all up. It should have been all the way out to here, but it's all the way out to here. The triangles, okay, that we play with are either the long and extended to extend the road around the east, or they're like this. But it wouldn't matter. It could be like this. The X or the cross. Is it the crosswalks? Do you see over here? 41. 4 spaces and 1 in the center. And they call that the Middle East and the Suez Canal. Do you have anything else? We're going to leave this part out. I just put it on the camera for 2 seconds, whatever it might be. Okay. Now we're going to see what I have left over here in notes. More notes. More notes. And then I have this note over here. Now, we'll leave that out. Basically, these are all the worlds and lives that are. See the mug and dove in the center? We just keep going in and out of the interior ones, and the exterior ones are not ours. Now, what I'm going to get to right now, what I'm going to get to right now, what I'm going to get to right now, what am I going to get to, what am I going to get to right now? Is the movie started yet, or do you still stop me? You still stop me, eh? You're not letting me go? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. You know the site too that says, what is the name of the devil, or the beast? So I look at it. I look at the name, the beast. Name, Thhe. Nathi, Nathi, Ami, Amy, East. The B is a 13. Is that what number the beast is? His name is 13. For thirsty, for Thursday, for third, meaning third, first, second, third creation, the beast. He might be the third, RD, not the second, ND, and the first, ST. Do you understand what ST is? It's first. R and U. Is argue or to argue? They're only letters, simpleton letters, that say so much more if you look deeper within inside. I have not looked at much of this, and this is a big thing that they put me up to now. But now that I'm going to go back to the beast, I'm just going to show you that here and there's an exclamation point. The exclamation point shows you the center. It's fixating on the center. The value of that exclamation point is number 7. If you look on your keyboard, it's on the number 1. The same thing. 1 and 6 equals to the 7, because it's pointing up towards 2. So it's 5 and 2 center of Rubik's Cube, or the exclamation point. And then we have the M. You see the 3 dots here? The M captures the 3 dots. Instead of standing up to show sigma in Greek, it's now lying down to show an M. But this is the Greek letter for sigma, if you ever know what it is. Sigma, the cycle test, the Sith, the 51 and 13, 64, oppositions of Saturn, Jupiter, and Mars. Mars connecting to Earth at this point, and Mercury connecting to Saturn. Why is Mercury connecting to Saturn? Because I think Saturn is running us, and the 3 rings are showing its crowns. Turn back to the next page. Name, East. He, me, M. It says me, love angel. This is the N. There's a difference over here. This is Jupiter. This is one side, this is the other side. I am me, love, angel, 11. Why angel 11? Because this is 14 at the cross with that center. This one no longer becomes a 1, it now is 11. 14 is the cross in Rubik's Cube, is the N. A, 15. 28 is the name of man. Nam, Vietnam, in the name of man. French and English. 28 plus 5 is 33, the number of the Christ. T-H-E, Christ, heaven, new world. 13, in this world, add 20, it's 33. Again, Christ, seems to be number 34. The Christ is 34. Beast, East, Eastern Beast, E and A world, Omega, 1 and 5. It says 51 reversed. Area 51, it says Jews. Okay? Asterix, last, first, best, rest, the test. The name of the beast. I'll try and see if I can draw it out. C111, tourist. 2, tist, tryst, sad. First, okay, C-H-R-I-S-T. C for 3, C11, because it's 2, C11. C times 11 is 33. C and 11 is 14, which is the center of Rubik's Cube. It is the Christ. 11 and 3 is 14. 3 times 11 is 33. 33 and 14 is 47. 47. Jesus, 74, 7 by 4, 28 days. Time, 47. Total, 121, 1111. 33 is the number of the beast. Not 13, it's 33. Do you want to know why? It controls the lower 3 to the upper 3 if you flip it upside down. This is where the 7 goes. This is the 1 and the 9. This is inside of you and teaches you all the things about the world, but you make the choice. First, Christ. Instead of saying Christ, if I mark the number of Christ, Christ equals equals 77 Christ. 49 and 14 is 63, which equals to 140. 140 equals 210. 210 equals 210 is 21 times 15. That's 210 and 105 equals to 315 ACE and the laws. Every time I see a 0, it's times 15, part of waterworks, okay? So I went 21 times 0 is 15, 315, C, A, E, and Chi, and Cav, a very low person. So he's in us. So we should promote our minds into a different world, but he's not here for that. He's here to teach us. He is the beast because he knows he's the best, and he knows how to teach us. So he teaches the evil to do, and he teaches us to do, and then we just have to go on with our lives until the time ends for our worldly visions of this earth. Christ 77, Jesus 74, 151. The number of the Jews, the number of the Jews, Jews, Jews 151, Christ 151. The train track, for the 10% of the brain on one side, to the oriental thinking on the other side. Every single train track, he takes 1 and 1. The Christ is 33, taking 51 equals 84. Which is 7 times 12. 111 is in the roulette with attaching 16 and 19, which is attaching 17 and 20, which is attaching 18 and 21 in the creation world. Then it says, look, 121st is 1111, right in the word. And here you have 21st, the 21st of December, the Christ, 4 days before, because we took the vowel out of the H. 4 is to make the 4 corners at the beginning of time. But once the beginning of time comes to the end, the 4 corners have already been made and you lived your life inside those 4 corners. That's why they go from the 25th to the 21st. It's all computerized. They're doing this, man. They're going to do it. The name of the beast could be the Christ. It could be Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck Jesus Christ. We're always swearing Chrysler and everything else, right? Well, he might be Jesus, the one who is the jack-o'-lantern. But Jesus also says, I am. Jesus says, I am in French. Je suis, j'ai. I have and I am it. And he spoke like that. And he needed to change the world, so he went up on the cross. Or did he go up on the cross? And nobody protected him. The poor guy. I don't know if you can see this. I get different visuals. See this here? He's holding a V above his head. But it wasn't a V. It was a long stick that was straight. He bent it. Bent back the corner. And it put up a shin on the top. So we shouldn't have the sin anymore. And we should be here and not here. The Jews put it, let me see. Saying to the left, saying to the right. If you say to the left, I'm out of here. Which means it should be on this side. This side was the creation dot, the life. The little mix-up we had in the Hebrew language through the periods of time. And I'm not sure if you've seen this yet. This monster I'm going to draw you. Now, it's not much of a design, right? I can turn it into anything, but this has been used more than once. This has been on a cereal box, and this is the sign for Pepsi, basically. All they do is work it another way. All the signs are always the same. Now, I went back to the name of the beast, and here's the wisdom. It's the when it says wisdom. Okay, I'm going to go check the page and talk to you, because I want to do this with you. You know, if nobody wants to watch it, I have to record it, okay? I have to record this. Is it this one? No. This one? No. This one? No. This one? I'm not sure. I gotta get rid of that one. How about this one? Okay, here it is. It says here, and it could be over here. It could be an era. It says here. Does it mean it's here? It says here in an exclamation point, which means it's the exclamation point talking, and it's up above. We're talking to, saying to her, is it here? ... which means love, I'm waiting for you. The wisdom is the, he, het, chet, the cheat of the knowledge, is the wise of the dominion of the wise, is by not letting them know the truth. ... and I love to know more. Tell me, the one, the he, the cheat, because THE, the, and one is together. It says the cheat, because the is cheat, because they do not show you the CACH, because of the play they have in numerology. The one having reason, meaning the person who have all the reasons, because he has all the cheats of the world. Not that he cheated, but he has that knowledge to know. So he has the wisdom within to understand. The one having reason is he who knows, is the wisdom of who is here. Let him calculate to the number of the beast. Let him calculate the number of the beast. The one having reason, the wisdom is here. Let him, or let them, because the word is connected. ... before it, tell me some more of the reason. Let him calculate all in one word. LHCCHL. Creation heaven. Creation's life heaven. Let him calculate the number of the beast. The beast is in the numbers and the letters, because the computer that runs, that is the beast, okay, is giving them the truth of what the numbers read. And God is constantly pumping into this world our energies, okay? We are also traveling into this world of the light. The light is always continuous. So when we come in and go back and go in and come back, it's in a continuous light that never stops until we're dead. Our thinking goes through it. It's a pattern. We're not here. We're no more than the black spot of an eye, if that much. Let him calculate the number of the beast. The number of the beast is 216. Do you know how I know? Because when he adds into your system, he becomes 432. So the beast is 216. 6 days, 6 days, 1 day, 3 days. The 1 day is the 24 hours, which makes the 6. The first 6 makes the 6, and once you win 613, you must go 316, and you will make the 6 again. So you have made 2 6s with taking 1 day off for God. That's why it's the number of the beast. The number of the beast can only be one thing. He is first. He is best. He is the best of all the rest. He is first, and he will always be. But in between him and God's designs, you see what I drew? The beast. Okay. I'm going to go back to you. Oh no, okay, I'm going to stay over here. Let him calculate the number of the beast, for is it a number of a man? and the number of it equals 666. It 29 equals 666 divided by 29 equals 2. 29 equals 2 equals 58, and 58 leaves over 86. 29 into 86 is 2 is 58. And again, we get 32. Now I put 1 in here equals to 29, and I'm 0.3. So the number of 666 divided by the 29 birth equals 221.3. But now I'm going to do it by the number of man. 28 divided by 666 equals 2. Equals 256. 106 times 3 is 72 times 4. 4 times 8 is 32 is 3. No, so it's 3. 23, 3 by 8 is 24, and 2, 3 by 2 is 6, and 2 is 8. The balance is 24. We must drag a 0 and a 0. And once I drag the 0, 28 over 24. Oh my God. Oh my God, where are you? You know what number I get up? First enough, well, 29 is the birth, okay? It's IT, it's it. The other it, okay, is N and O. The other N and O, because it is the 14th and it is the 15th letter, equals to 29. Oh no, it's over here. Pi, 3.1415. 1415 equals 29. IT equals 29. NO equals 29. Now, you know what you can do with NO? O is the water. O is OW. It's woman. The U is not a Y, it's a U. And is it a Y that's a Y that's a U, and the U is not supposed to exist? Because when you ask the question of Y of U, the Y divides to ask to say, I'm asking, divide what I am thinking or the answer you can give me between yourself and what I can understand. That would be the Y versus U. So now we have N and O, okay, which is N is the cross of Christ, and they go together, N and O, because the O is over here. That's Jupiter connecting one side and one side, one part of our setup. It's right here, N and O in the word. This is where 1 goes to 3. If I hold it the other way, 1 goes to 3, and then down through 5. 3.14159265. Pi starts off at 11, you know. So let me see this over here. So now that we have this over here, here's the other thing. Listen to this, okay? By dividing 666 by 28, I get 2 times 28 is 56. I'm left with 10. Bring down the other 6. Divide it again by 8, by 3. 20 by 28, 666 divided by 28 again, 3 by 28 is 56, 3 by 8 is 24, 84, it becomes 220. Where is it? 220 by dividing the 28 into 666. We have 28, 220, this one will be 11, this one will be 14. That'd be 11 and 14. It'd be K and N, or Jack, and Ace. Now, I'm not going to explain this. It's very hard. I'm just going through the numbers. I'm just putting it up here, whatever pops out. But really and truthfully, if I want to divide the totality of everything, it's 2, 2, 2, 2. 2 times 2 is 4, by 2 is 8, by 2 is 16. Size. To seize something. Eyes. Einstein. Einstein. S-T, Einstein. Einstein. Frankenstein, Einstein, size, it's in French, 2222. Einstein says 28, 39, 28. 1 moon, 1 cycle, 1 moon. 13, 13, 13. 13 weeks, 13 weeks, 13 weeks, 273 days of pregnancy. The first day of October. But you have to start by the 4th day of January because you need to cover the corners. After that, each month the corners are covered. Another thing to remember, Mia, Italian, Mia is Miami Hurricanes. What's going on in Florida? What is a hurricane? What is the hurricane in Florida that's coming? Miami Hurricanes, when it comes up on that day, it is the best day of I understand. The other word in beast, okay, B-E. But normally they say B11, right? Well, I'm going to show you something. Bell. 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 Mabel. Maple. Mabel. I don't know the name of the beast, but I did a lot of work in here. The thing I wanted to show you was this 216. I don't know where I got it from, okay? But that's one side of the words I played with. Comes out to 216. When it becomes into 2 worlds, it's split up and it's made into 432. And then to connect to the secondary world, it's 864. That's when it connects to Jupiter and everybody picks up their own piece. 216 is 10 days. 216 is 10 days because it's 216 hours it's talking about. It's 9 days in 1 day. The 6 days of Moses, the 6 days of Moses, of the 1 day of God, of the 3 days, of the 3 days of the 1 day of God, of the 6 days. I didn't put in the 3 because 3 reconnect, and 1 between 2 6s. 1 between 2 6s says, I touch him, I touch him, I touch him, I touch him. 666. Not quite sure what to say. There's so many things, so many things. Christ, Jesus, suck me, I am, I have, and I am. That's what his name says. I have and I am. I am Zeus, it says. Were the Greek gods good? Or were some of them not good? Because Jesus says Zeus. Time says I am me. It is my time, it is it. Time. It is me. Why is? Because when you turn around, a 5 is saying I'm in the center, there's 2 dots up here and 2 dots down here, and I'm turning around. Just like that, you're turning around. The wisdom is, then it says over here, is with a space. When you get a space, it's an O letter. What you put in that letter can be nothing, but the meaning of this, IS is 6. 1 in 5, area 51, or area 510, which is 225. That number 225, when doubled up with the rest of the world, is an angle of 45 that they call the Fox. And it takes up most and just about everything in this world. 45 times 8 is the 360 degrees they entrap you by. Now I'm going to go to 13 and 16 for 29, and we get M and P, military police. Now we're going to go to 12 and 17 for 29, and we get L and Q, which means Lorix. It's the queen, the angle of the queen, to entrap us. Then we go to 11 and 18, which is in the first world, and the trapping in the 18 of the last mark of the last world equaling to 29 equals K and R. It's okay, I don't find it either. Oh yeah, here it is. KR. King, roi. In French, it says king, this R. When you put this king next to this R, and I'm going to show you something. You see what I did? I just put a little hat, the kippah. God told us to put the kippah on. We put it on, now we all look like ours. Everybody's a Reish now. Come on, everybody's a Reish. The king turned into an R. Do you know why? The reality or the truth or the misunderstanding is that once we look like everybody else, they won't come to our minds. We'll be like everybody else. We'll just get the regular hoo-ha, the matrix in us. My new kippah. Yeah, I can see you. Maybe I got two eyes. Ah, yeah, that's what it is. Here it is, guys. This is one kippah. Do I look like a masked man? Do I got a face, or I just got a kippah on right now? Can you hear me talking? I'm looking for branches and networks. Networks? The net computer was put here. We follow the matrix. It's in the game. It's just like the TV shows. It's not a bad thing. We turned it upside down by not taking control fast enough. Somebody had to leave, and they led us into the wrong place. But you know what's funny? I was looking at Mitt Romney and listening to him talk. And you know what's funny? It seems like he doesn't even care. Like he already knows what's going on and he doesn't like it. He sort of seems like he's on our side, and that's why he's two-sided. He knows he'd rather be on our side, but he knows he's protected on the other side, and that's all he's willing to look for. How deep is one's soul, and they cowardly give up when there's so many? Just play the role and go through the stream sometimes, and maybe you won't get caught in a wedding dress and dragged down if you pay attention. There's nothing wrong with the evil people. They're just doing what evil people do. It's not their fault. They have what they call an addiction. Have you ever heard of that before, an addiction? The evil people and the money mongers, they have an addiction for getting things done. For putting things straight and in order. It means taking over everything. The star of light is upon us. The star of Israel inside the stop sign. Whether we bend one corner or bend one corner. I'm going to keep you here with me an extra minute. You don't mind? I want to make something. You don't mind? You don't mind? I mean, when I'm here, everybody knows I'm non-stop. Let's go. I don't want you to have a boring time. So we're going to take little pieces of Scotch tape. I'm not used to the Scotch tape stuff, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Now we are going to promote star. I'm going to be promoting a star. What I mean is I'm going to be taking one star, in which I should be taking more than one star. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you this. Now take a look. I have to tuck it all in. Hold on a second. Relax, relax. How do you think it feels for me sitting here all the time and trying to get in touch with people, and I know no one's watching me. I mean, I'm so sure no one's watching me. Right now? Oh, well, I don't mean you guys. Sorry about that. I didn't want to leave you guys out, okay? Didn't want to leave you guys out. First, you have the crown. You also have it on the other side. But in the middle, you see the stop sign? You see that black line over here? See the way it indents? Watch. You see the way we get now one eye, straight line of the cat, the beak, the second part of the two divisions, the second eye, and then the pyramids. Okay? It says B. If you flip it over, it'll be an X. If we turn, do you see? This was the point. I have to show you it. Look. Look, you see if my pen is going to do it? It's because I flipped them all the way around. Now look at this. Okay, look at this. I didn't use the right colors. Look at the way you see the cat's eyes coming out, and then you're turning, and then you see his, and you keep turning. And now you have the cap on top, the polar cap, and you keep turning. And you're spread out as a man. You're connected on both sides of your head, inside each of your ears. The stop, and then the part you can't see is the reconnect. These are all reconnected from the other side of the star. And then these two holes. And these, they come in and they fold in. Parts of the chalice type. Raphael 7286. Today is the 23rd. In 2 minutes it will be the 24th. I am staying on. I am going to stay on for the 2 minutes. The 24th is what they call X-Man Day. This 24th is very special, because when you make the X, which is actually X, and because X you can do a lot of things with X. You know what I'm saying? But you can do X. You see X, you can take the whole house. Y, you must make the Y this size. It doesn't go any smaller. This is an opening degrees over here. It's a 1:30 and 1:30 in the time. It's 3 hours. Okay? It's 45 degrees between the two of them. When you make the angle, you'll have 4 times, if I'm right, that is a 4 times 90. So this will be 90, 90, 90. One of the signs you have to look at if you want to follow the real strength of everything is this sign over here. This sign over here is the 3-way propeller, but it's 2, 5, 7, and 9. 2 and 5 is 10, and 7 is 17, and 9 is 26, 6, 22, 6. Or, this is 120 degrees each. 120 degrees, 120 degrees. So if I went down 120 degrees on one side, and I went down 120 degrees on the other side, I'd have a total of 240. All I'm missing is 40 degrees. And that's the 40 degrees we're sitting in the house of God, or the electronic God, or the demon devil God. Whoever it is, whatever it is, they're into creation, which means demolition. Raphael 7286, it is now midnight, the 24th. It is number 34. This day belongs to Christ. It's going to be a weird day today. Some new things are going to be put out. Watch the bulletin boards. Today's the day Price comes out and he plasters television and bulletin boards with new things because the new cars are coming out on the line and they're already here. What are the new cars? Quick, pick and write it down what you saw. Don't have to study it too long. As long as something captures your eye, keep moving on. The 25th will be Barack Obama Day. So look for things that will represent him and something else. There will always be four things. You'll find four things that will connect. Excuse me, five. We have to make the total term. Then on the 26th, it's the Queen's Day. The Royal Day. 2 more days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The Sabbath. The 27th is the Sabbath. The 28th is the Day of Man. Sunday. The 29th is a Monday. For the Eve of the Chosen. Of the 30th. So we can look at something either before the number of man, number 27, or one day and of the birth of man, 29, and annually and canceling one of the few cancellations of Halloween. But everybody's got the spirit, but they're too scared to go out now. Reality and the truth. Inside who you're listening to, I am Raphael, Mr. Tack Bands. This is only a story, not a true story. I do numerology and all the numbers are true. But this is just a book, nothing more than a book with no name, with a tale that goes on through time and history. Because that's what I do best. I do the numbers and give it out. You do the rest. Did you enjoy the show? The show is now over. Don't let it leave your mind. Thank you. Raphael, in the constellation of Pegasus, 7286. I hope I'm with the right numbers, because 72 and 86 is 156. And 156, my friend, is 55, 55, 55 on 1. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 6. 666 is 18 singular ones. It has nothing to do with the sixth number. 666 has to do with, let me see if I can get this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is God pointy or is he round? Because this number over here I'm going to show you. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the number of the beast. Not 666. 444 or 434, but it's 44 and 33. It's 4334334. When you add up all the threes, 1, 2, 3, 4 threes equals 12. The 4 in the center makes it 16. 3, 3 is Christ. 4 times 33 is 132. 4 times 33 equals 132. And that's the reverse of 1, 2, 3 of his father. It happens once. It happens twice. 132 is 264. Take away 10 days for the primary light is 254. And this is the Twin Towers. The number of the beast is in here. 4, 7, 10, 4. 14. 4, 7, and 4, 14. 41, 14 is the Cookie Monster. You know why he's the Cookie Monster? Because he's stealing all the cookies in your computer and everything you're doing. That's why he's the Cookie Monster. 4, 4, 4. 4 times 44 equals to 172 of 86. Maybe my numbers are wrong. Maybe my numbers should be, you see, because you can go into the 10 world. So 172 means of the one spirit. But the question comes out is, here's a 7 upside down, here's a 1. When you put the 7 in the 1, it makes a 4. But it's not really a 4. Take a look at it. 1 point to the 7, 2 points of the 7, 3 points of the 7. 1 point of the line of 4, 2 in the heart of 4, and another one on top. 6. 4 has 6 lines. But 1, 2, 3 lines down. 3 down. Let me see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, she takes up, she makes the Golden Gate Bridge, this number 4. Okay, 4 by 4 is 16 by 4 is 64. The chess game, which equals the 8 by 8, which equals the Herbert Hoover. And 44 equals to Barack Obama. Oh my God, to get lost in words, Barack Obama, to get lost in opinion, his Barry opinion is Barack Obama, is Bin Laden, the brother of Barack Obama. Gotta be for sure, because the word count comes in. 77 is the Christ. The 1 and the 4 is the Christ on Rubik's Cube. The letter N is number 14. It shows you the N, puts it right in there. The N, it's the LMNOPQRSTUNVWX and Y and Z. Now you know your ABC. Why do not come play with me? Now you know your ABCs, now you know New York Knicks. Your ABCY, WAY, the Knicks are the way, it's the basketball. Why? Wait, don't come play, DCR, BCR, WM, with me. OOAIE, all the second words, OOAIE, that's what it is. It's 30 plus 10 plus 5, 45. Look at that. The alphabet song equals one note of the fox. It says, why don't ABC, why don't you come and play with me? It's saying, why just don't come play? Is to lay it me. Lay it me. I'm coming up with the Sith, I'm coming up with a lot of words, what the number of the devil is. But first of all, what is a devil? What does he do? Is number 51. Okay? So we want to know what I think maybe, if it's not number 4 that the devil is, okay, then it's number 5, because 5 says F-I-F, a fifth. It says it's a fag, that's what it says, it's a fifth. 55 means 1/5, it's only 20%, okay, or 20 of 45 of fox. So that 5 is only half, because that 5 passes inside the 5, 119, 10, and 28 equaling to 50 out. 55 starts at minus 303, which is the Christ. So the 5, which is a double S, And the reason for it is because of this. Five, 2, 5, 2, and at the same time, it shows 3, like this. E or 3. Then if you look at it this way, it's just the top of the castle. So now you go to the chess game, and you try to come down the wall. And then at the top of the wall of the chess game, it becomes the E of the castle, the E world. E, 3, 5, 2, 5, 5, 2, 5, 2. The 2 is pointing that way, the 5 is pointing that way. Which way did he go? 2, 5, but the 8 goes all the way around. The 2 gets lost in the 8, the 5 gets lost in the 8. The 6 comes around and points one direction, thank God. But the 9 comes around and points in the other direction. Nor high nor low, it's now 12:12, a perfect 33. So I'll say good night, and thank you very much for watching. And I know it's a long time, but when you watch TV, if you're waiting for the commercials, you gotta go somewhere else, because I'm just one big commercial. And I appreciate your waste. Your waste. I appreciate your waste, putting your mind into mine. Thank you. Please, please, thank you. If you need to like this, only like it because your heart understands it. If you need and want to like this, only like it because you know I gave the effort and I tried. If you need not to like this, don't look for an excuse, because all you're doing is giving yourself up to somebody else. Thank you.